Hello, hello. So, I had a rather long night last night, hence why I'm starting at 11:30 instead of a more ideal time like 9 or 10. So, I, as such, have no ambition in regards to doing the entirety of the patch today. It's not going to happen. Tomorrow, I'll be wrapping up the patch, probably, but we'll see. So, as I would like to get through about as much as I can, I'm going to be getting right into it. Just looking up the quest list real quick. There we go. Oh boy, right away with a dungeon. Oh, that's why. Yeah. We'll see if we can make it to and through the trial. I don't have very much hope in that, but it's a maybe. No, starboard stays. Hello, monk. Ah, excellent timing, Arentel. Just a moment ago, I received word from the Ironworks. They have completed their task and are on their way with the reinforced warding scales. Similarly, our alchemists have also succeeded in creating an artificial Atmos. All is in readiness for our journey to the void. I have instructed our comrades to gather at the great work. Let us head there at once. It's kind of hard to read, and then I notice I'm not wearing my fucking glasses yet. Oh no. Excuse me? Oh, I did tab. Wow. Hello, Dark Knight. To thus create a void set, Honish alchemists are ever as clever as they are bold. Our comrades are here, but the Ironworks people have yet to arrive. Please be voiced if for no other reason than so that I can more efficiently clean my glasses. Damn it. There you are, Arentel. I present to you the fruits of the alchemist's labor, the artificial Atmos. Though we've yet to put it to the proof, its aether is practically identical to that of the original, a truly remarkable feat in so short a time. Aye, our alchemists have outdone themselves yet again. Small wonder that they are the pride of Atan. I would express my gratitude to Nidana, but it appears she isn't there. She rushed off after bringing the Atmos to attend to a pressing task, but said that she would return ere we set forth. Which should be shortly after our friends from the Ironworks arrive with the warding scales. Did someone say warding scales? Because it just so happens we have them. What do they look like now? Right on cue. 'Tis good to see you all again. But for the president himself to attend, keen to bear witness to our little experiment, are you? You know I am. I was there at the Crystal Tower, lest you forget. I wouldn't miss this for the world. You don't mind if we come along and see you off, I hope? It's thanks to these three that we could finish the work so quickly. 'Twas my painstakingly collected data that made the reinforcement possible. The scales will last a good 10 years in the void with nary a hint of degradation. As the ones who did the actual reinforcing, we can guarantee their quality as well. They'll keep you safe. But what do they look like now? But enough bragging, here are the scales. They're invisible. With these, we can search for my sister without fear of corruption. I know not how to repay you. Don't mention it. Midgard Sommer came to our rescue in the rift. It's the least we can do to help his children. Thank you. I wonder what the reason for Midgard Sommer not intervening much is. If you haven't done Omega. Well, my friend, my only regret is that I won't be able to accompany you on this latest great adventure. Wait. Nidana, is all the matter? Before you depart, your Excellency, there's something we wish to present to you. Will you please come with me? You would not delay us without good cause. Very well. Forgive me, my friends, but I require a moment. He's certainly taking his time. What sort of a grand present could take so long to receive? The kind that'll help him in the void, I presume. In that God's forsaken place, he'll need all the help he can get. But you, of all people, ought to know that, eh?
My apologies for keeping you waiting.
Breacher, I presume.
Indeed, this vessel now serves as a host for my eye. I was aware that the alchemists were busy preparing something, but this...
We couldn't well send you on such a perilous mission unprepared, Your Excellency. We spared no effort in crafting the body, and I dare say you'll find it adept at wielding weapons and magics both. 'Twas our intent to present it to you sooner, but we could not bring ourselves to do so, knowing we could yet improve it further. Pray forgive us.
There is naught to forgive. I am grateful for this fine vessel, and shall put it to good use. Again, I ask that you watch over Radzatan in my absence. The dangers we go to face are great and many, and I fear I will be unable to give matters here due attention. And in opening the Void Gate, there is ever risk that Voidsent will find their way into our world.
Rest assured, we are more than prepared. Our soldiers have been training under Master Estinian. On my honor, we will not suffer a single fiend to pass. So, think only of your mission, Varshan. Ah, but seeing as this is a different body, perhaps we should use a different name.
Nay, Varshan shall suffice. Though I may have thus grown up, I am as ever a little brother to you all.
As you say, as you say. Go then, Bashan. And best of luck.
I have something for you as well. While you were gone, Urianger paid us a visit. As you may recall, he joined us on our foray into Alzadar's legacy, in part to conduct research for the Loporrits. Research they were delighted to receive, and which has already inspired them to consider new ways to improve their own treasure vault. As a token of their gratitude, Livingway entrusted a familiar relic to Urianger. Aye, the crystal, which showed the way to Meteon. The Loporrits no longer have need of it, and thus saw fit to return it to us. Harboring the power of light, it could well aid us in our mission in the Void. And who better to bear Hydaelyn's gift than her chosen champion?
If there is nothing left to discuss, then let us depart. Our boat awaits us in Akyali.
Alright, I got a call from work. Yes. I was able to hear the full cutscene though, so that's good. Someone's waving in the chat. So much happening all at once. Help! Help! The Satrap and your fellows have already departed for the vault. Are you ready to step forth? They've upgraded the Vault's Guardians to contend with Voidsent, a task which was made easier by the surplus of broken units. One could argue that I did them a favor. For my research into cross-rift travel, this is a moment of truth. For all those who helped us come this far, let us pray we succeed. Almost missed these guys. I must say, I'm beginning to feel nervous. Good gods, but the treasure here. If I were a thief, I wouldn't notice a void gate if it came and bit me in the rear. It's not only us cheering you on, but the alchemists of old too. You couldn't possibly fail. An undersea vault guarded by alchemical sentries. Such a place would be an ideal proving ground for new creations. Like us, the alchemists have tremendous passion for their work. If we were to collaborate, I reckon we could achieve some great things. Alright, let's go.
I shall now lift the seal. In the name of Al-Zadal III, I cast open this door unto the void!
You didn't have to say that the first time you opened it. Looks like Reach was acquiring a flair for the dramatic.
Go. Absorb the Void Gate. It worked. We should have no trouble passing through a gate of that size.
What can we expect to find after stepping through?
On my previous foray, I emerged in a castle swarming with void scent. I was hopelessly outnumbered and forced to turn back. But together, I am confident we can hold our own. Upon our arrival, let us deal with any hostile entities and secure the area. The command of our mission, I leave in your capable hands. In the event of battle, I shall adapt my tactics to complement your own.
Should we require healing, I can provide it. 'Twould be a welcome change of pace from my recent havoc wreaking.
Take heart, my friends, and have faith. We will brave this broken world and rescue my sister Ajdaya.
How are the queues gonna feel today? There's only 3 of them. Probably safe. Definitely safe. Hello. First time in a reflection, or no? I can't say I'm feeling nervous. Not after having journeyed to the edge of existence. No looking back. I shall keep my eyes ever forward and trust Razdatan to my people. True to our friend's words, the warding scales are eminently reinforced. We needn't fear corruption, even should we be wounded by void scent. And now the real waiting begins. minute or so before I break out Halls of Torment. Well, I see how this is going. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Still waiting for Ashlands to come to out, essentially. This one. Almost got it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I kind of want to do another Warlock run, honestly. I don't think I got anything better for him. Whoa. Wrong button. Oh, damn. Interesting thumbnail. Love to see it. Hey, it popped. Didn't even start a run. That's fate for you, right? Anyway, tab over. I'll keep it open because there's the trial queue coming up. Eventually. Like, huh? Wait. Oh! I had display capture on. That explains a bit. Alright, let's go. What was I doing that I needed display capture? I don't remember. Was it the benchmark? No. I don't know. No, because the benchmark just worked off of detecting 14. Odd. That's either a black mage or it's an astrologian. It's black mage. Who's the healer then? Is that a white mage? Oh my. So much happening in the chat. Holy fucking shit. I love people, man. Hot minute since I ran this. Why am I losing aggro? How are they ripping that much aggro? I got stance on. I'm in like very good gear. The white maid. What's happening in chat? All I'm gonna say is, composite blur is not destructive, and nothing else. Go at it, dude. Kill it! Kill it! Beautiful. I'm enraptured by this chat, man. It is so fucking much. Oh. These are the chat interactions I live for. How do they keep ripping aggro? I'm not doing anything wrong, am I? I've never seen DPS rip this much aggro. Oh no, I'm being dragged into this kicking and screaming help. Oh, I'm getting fucking dance partner. Here we go. Dance partner Confadier. Shouldn't even mess up my rotation. Too much, anyway. One. I'm now obligated to deal as much damage as possible. Rip red mage. They're doing it. Literally. Shit. Everyone hit me. Everyone hit me. Get you. No, that poor lead. Oh, man. Sometimes having a wet rig is hard to use like good thing. PBNs and arm's length mitigation lead. Yoink.
So the gate did open again, and delivered the most mouth-watering morsels. Milione, Archfiend of Earth and First of Golbez's Circle of Fall. Such pleasure I will take in delivering you unto your graves.
Let's go.
That is mine!
I pulled it off! Let's fucking go! Oh. Wait, make it dead?
My blade thirsts for blood.
behind the shield. Healer got it. Well, there goes the whole rotation. Oh well. Love hollow ground. Using hollow ground aggressively for uptime, as usual. You know what? I bet I could artificially limit my... Who was that voice set? My frame rate. Because I'm really curious at what part in the animation the sheath goes, or the scabbard goes away. Because I can't spot it. Like what I swear I can see is it melting going down the blade, just clipping out of existence. But I'm not sure. Is that it? That was a fearsome foe. I like the contrast.
This Scarmalione, he knew the gate had opened.
And not for the first time. He and his brethren must keep watch over the portal.
As we do ours, but to unflinchingly consume a fellow Voidsent. Like men, perhaps they form factions and fight amongst themselves.
The question is, what will the minions do?
Your mistress is no more, and the one who consumed her we slew in turn. Do you still mean to try us?
I expect some Voidsent are more intelligent than others. Perhaps these ones simply do not understand our words.
Even beasts ought to understand strength.
There is much we do not know about Voidsent. If we are to survive their world, it would be wise to learn their ways.
Let's proceed with caution and pick up what we can.
Sage advice, my friend. 'Tis reassuring to have one so experienced with us. I am here, sister. Finally here. And I will find you.
swear it.
I never dreamed I would come this far. I can't thank you all enough for your cooperation. It seems the minions are keeping their distance for now. Let's carry on. This castle should serve as a base of operations for now. Ere we set our sights elsewhere, let's see what there is to learn here. Yep, I can walk around the place. Cool. Wherever I turn, there's darkness as far as I can perceive. The only source of light here is ourselves. The opposite was true in the first. It seems the minions are content to gawp for now. Let's carry on. The warding scale exhibits no change. It should be safe to remain here and begin our search. But whither now? I would sense Ajdaya were she remotely near, but there is nothing. Might you not call to her? Let her know that you have come. Alas, this vessel is not capable of calling across vast distances. For that, I require my true form. And even were it possible, a dragon's call is born upon Aether. 'Tis liable to draw more voids than to us. I see. In any case, there's little exploration to be done while we are confined to this isolated isle. I propose we begin by learning what we can from the castle's occupants. An understanding of their ways may prove useful to our cause. Very well, let's hope a few of them are capable of speech. Let all remain vigilant while we go about our inquiries. We reconvene afterwards. This one does not but stare. The creature snarls and glares at you. It is unlikely that you will learn anything from it. SMT moment. I just don't have the upgrade to understand them. Some seem willing enough to converse. Whether they have the ability to do so is another matter. What enticing aether you have. Give me some. I'm good. Pass. If only I were stronger, I'd be able to eat you. Fine. I'll find someone else to eat. While able to communicate, this one seems to think only of feeding. Better to take your inquiries elsewhere. Like the prevailing tongue in Norvrant, the language of this world bears a resemblance to our own. It may be assumed that they share a common ancestor. The mistress's eyes are beauteous, sublime. To bask in her gaze is bliss. But now she's gone. Never again will I feel her gaze. No mistress, no orders. What am I to do now? What am I to do now? The creature mutters endlessly to itself, not sparing you so much as a glance. I serve, I obey. Please don't eat me. I missed your stola. Wait, no, I didn't. Did I? I definitely talked to your stola, right? A dragon? What's that? Does it taste good? I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything. But one we caught recently, they seemed to know lots. We threw them in the dungeon, but clever ones are tasty. They might have been eaten already. You've learned all you can from this void scent. If you look in the dungeon, you may be able to find the clever one it mentioned. I wish you could get this sword. You can get one shaped a lot like it, but the blade doesn't glow. Yeah, I did. For some reason, I thought that was Estinian. Given the dialogue, not sure why. Coffee hasn't kicked in yet, I suppose. I have nothing to share. While those I approached had no will to fight, neither were they capable of holding a conversation worth the name. My experience was much the same. Lower rung void scent tended to have lower intelligence, 'twould seem. A pity Scarleone is dead. He was talkative at least. What of you? A clever void scent in the dungeon. That would be the area in which we emerged. Indeed. Let's take ourselves back there and find this void scent, preferably before its fellows make a meal of it. To the dungeon then. I wonder. It does count as a sanctuary. Oh shit, I'm getting full on comedy. I should grab my boots. You guys want to say anything? No? Okay. I think the boots are the only other thing I have to get. Then I can maybe, possibly, probably not consider grinding out coins to augment all my Serendum. Probably not, though. Prey we caught are weakened in the dungeon before being served up to the mistress. Tenderizing, she calls it, and that's the way she used to like it. Not much for conversation, that one. Though there's only the one dungeon here, we call it the fourth, the mistress's orders, but the mistress is gone, and her orders with her. Rats can infest this castle for all I care. No one comes and goes from this dungeon without permission. For you, though, I'll make an exception. Go on, go on. Food for the mistress's consumption is kept in these cells with these cells with the mistress devoured. We're free to help ourselves, but the clever one is strong. Another warden went in to devour the clever one, but hasn't come back out. With you guys in a minute. My curiosity must be sated. No. I mean, they got these little dudes. Ah, there is one back here. Fuck yeah. I should be glad to show you to the hydromantic terraces if it pleases you. Sure. I'm assuming this is the boss arena. Oh, there's someone over here who'll take me back. Surely there's another imp here who will take me back, right? No. Well, that's cool. Real glad about that. What an efficient use of time. Almost there. Part of me wonders if you can see Zero when you're doing the dungeon. Like when you're running through here, if you like look over, if you'll see her back there. No, wait, fuck. Oh well.
You are the friend.
Didn't you fade away when Xenos fell?
Xenos? The disgraced prince you yourself laid low?
Twice. Laid low twice?
I see it now. The bottomless darkness. The insatiable hunger. The aura was present when we faced him in Garlemald. When Xenos died, its connection to the source was severed. It was forced to return to the void.
Xenos. Yes, that was his name. And you are the friend, are you not?
After a fashion. Do you want to be my new Reaper avatar? You certainly look cooler.
Is that Heidelin's crystal?
But how?
I'd also
Light
love
just
to know.
now. Of course. And thus I am returned.
What do you mean, returned? Who are you?
I was once bound to the man named Xenos. His avatar, until you killed him.
Avatar, as in the Void-sent servants of Reapers. In the name of his hunt, Xenos took up that traditional Garlean art. And through it, he forged a covenant with a being of the Void to lend him strength.
Covenant? A curse, more like. He stole my power. There was no equity in the arrangement. My very essence was altered, twisted into a tool to serve his desires.
Your previous appearance. This is your true form, then.
Perhaps, perhaps not. What does it matter?
Indeed, it doesn't.
Regardless of your form, you are a void sent by nature.
So answer me this. Are you our enemy too?
In this world, only a fool would attempt to devour a stronger being. And though it was as an avatar, I lost to you once, I have no desire to lose again.
Good enough for me.
Now, you will answer me a question. Xenos called you friend. That's what you are? A friend?
I mean, he certainly saw it that way. Strictly speaking, I'm Arentel Melfren.
So, you're not a friend. Then... what is it? What is a friend?
Xenos' avatar, eh? What are the odds? We still know little about her, but for now I'm glad we found someone who can do more than moan for Aether. When I served Xenos, my mind was shrouded in haze, but one thing was always clear, his obsession with the friend. What the word means, I do not know exactly. I know only that it referred to you, and that yours was an important existence. I assume the dungeon was reserved for those intended for the mistress's consumption. 'Tis fortunate that we came here when we did, faithfully. As much as one might expect the unexpected, I doubt any of us could have foreseen this turn of events. She seems different from other Void Sent, at least those we've met, and the change we witnessed, I suspect, is due to your crystal purging the excess darkness in her. Even so, she still harbors a great deal of darkness, and very keen to hear what she can tell us about herself and about her world. While the language of this world is similar to ours, it is her covenant with Xenos that I should ensure we understand. We can understand each other. That should ensure. The magic for summoning Voidson also facilitates communication, you see. Without this component, a mage would struggle to make his mind known to his servant. So I doubt you came to the dungeon by pure chance. What is it you are after? We were looking for a Voidsent with whom we could converse, in the course of which we learned of you. We are visitors to this world and know little and less of its workings and ways. We would be grateful if you could tell us about it, about yourself. So it's information you seek. But what do you offer for it? I beg your pardon? Voidsent do not give unless we stand to gain. If you desire something, you pay the price. That is the sole rule of this world you call the Void. That makes sense. Pray forgive our ignorance. But what would be acceptable as payment? I suspect that such coin as we carry has no value. Voidsent crave one thing alone, Aether. In return for information, I offer you mine, just not all of it, mind you. I still have need of my life. Very well. I will tell you no more than you can afford to pay. Then we have a bargain. If we are to talk about the Void, let us do so outside. Come with me. You needn't worry for me. My life force is a small price to pay for her knowledge, and I will recover it quickly enough once we've returned home. We cannot allow Y'shtola to bear the burden alone. When next the opportunity arises, I will offer my own aether. Their one rule is no different from that of many in our world. It's those like Elfino who are a rare breed.
This is where I belong. My home. This endless darkness you call the Void. There was once light here, and it shone its warmth upon creation. The lands were green and the seas were blue. Life flourished. Before the war, the Contra Memoria.
It must have been a terrible war indeed.
It shattered the balance, causing darkness to engulf the world. All life was transformed into monstrosities, void-sent. We are the natural order now.
As light begat sin-eaters, darkness begat void-sent.
The sun was driven from the sky as fleeting day yielded to endless night. In time, even land and sea lost their distinction. And though the spark of reason had died in us, driven by memory's shadow, we formed factions and carved out domains. This castle, for instance, its erstwhile lord must have abided in such a place once upon a time.
If I may, the darkness in you is too much for any man to harbor. To my eyes, you are indeed a void-sent. Yet your knowledge of the past and your demeanor mark you apart from your brethren. You are different. That much is plain. But in what way, I am unsure.
As you say, I am void-sent, but only in part. The darkness touched my mother when the war had only just begun, when I was still in the womb. As a child, I looked like any other, but darkness coursed through me, and I ceased to age when I'd become a woman grown. But that was then. And now, I may as well be one in full. I prey on the weak and serve the strong. I live to survive. Nothing more.
Forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to pry. I realize, too, that I've neglected to ask your name.
As we say mortal, you may call me Void-sent.
That is liable to cause confusion. If you are not averse, we would address you by your true name.
Then call me what you will. I care not.
How about Zero?
I fucking love this song, man. Oh. Another
Meaning nothing.
song I need an orchestration roll for.
A name as
Except
fitting as any.
This one does exist. I forget where you get it from, though.
No, not nothing, but rather a beginning. For it remains to be seen what you will become to us.
As I said, I care not. Zero, then.
Here's to a fruitful partnership.
Partnership? Are you saying you wish to strike a bargain?
I already have an avatar, don't worry about it. Though your avatar form is way cooler than mine.
Well, Zero, while there is no end to the
You have no
questions we could
intention
ask,
of re-corrupting
it's only
you.
fair that we tell you our purpose in coming here. We are searching for a dragon. One who came to your world long ago.
A dragon?
Yes. Ajdaya is her name, and she is my sister. If you have any knowledge of her, I beg you share it with us. Did you say something?
No?
I thought I heard a voice as well. The keening of void scent, perhaps.
I'm sure it's nothing. No one else seems to be nearby. Perhaps it was just a trick of the wind. If naught is out of the ordinary, I should like to hear more from Zero. I can't imagine that there are many part void scent like her who remember the world as it was. We may have subdued the void scent here, but I doubt they'll remain that way. Remain vigilant. Beginning, a curious notion in a world where all has come to an end. Nope. 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 Stop. Stop. There we go. I must say, we are rather exposed here. Perhaps we should continue this conversation within the castle. The throne room is defensible, given its few points of ingress. Let us head back there. Moving wasn't part of the bargain. I'll comply, but I expect my payment promptly. You shall have it as soon as we've arrived. I wish you could dye the Torian gear so fucking bad. The chest plate offending is like straight out of fucking Dark Souls. I love it, but the color doesn't fit any of my glamours. And I don't want to bake an entire glamour around it. Oh man, I was so upset when I saw that. I hope we get it as like maybe like the level 94 or 93 crafted gear. Or just generic gear, and it's dyeable now. Oh, it was so good. I would love that so much. Trey uses this Framer's kit as well. I have no idea what it looks like. Where'd it go? There it is. Hang on. Yoink. Can I talk to you? I can't survive without someone to give me Aether, but where, oh where will I find a new master? I don't think I did. No. Portrait. It is portrait. Right. I want to check it out. You're a pretty good guinea pig. Presets. Did it give me a preset? It did. Honestly? I don't like the background. Everything else is pretty good, though. I don't know if I'll add... Oh, man, that accent might actually be good in a couple. And I'm torn about the border. The border is a little gaudy. That accent's really fucking good, though. That may end up in one or two of my portraits. Speaking of have I shown my portrait collage before? Hang on. I'm feeling vain. Just a moment. Oh, it's not in here. Well, now. Here it is. Copy. Edit. Okay, odd. Save. Where'd it go? That's new. He hasn't done that before. Anyway. Here it is. There it is. I update it regularly. And now it's gone. I feel eyes on us. Stay alert. All appears unchanged here. I will see to the payment, and then we may ask Zero what she knows of Azjaya. Upon proceeding, several cutscenes. Moving on. Gee, I wonder what will happen.
This place is as good as any. Let me have the ether now.
Very well.
Again? But we struck it down, watched it die.
Fools. Death doesn't exist in this world. And I am free to return whensoever I please.
Death doesn't exist. Of course. In the first, the power of light, of passivity, prevents life from emerging in the empty. But in the 13th, the power of darkness, of activity, prevents life from finding rest, even should soul be separated from flesh.
So unless one's essence is absorbed by another, it is possible to return again and again.
It is reminiscent of that creature's. Ah, my mouth waters at the memory.
What?
I must devour you too. Yes, I must. Ye drifting souls, by my power be reborn!
If it's another death they want, I say we give it to them.
If you could lend us a hand, we'd be much obliged.
That you would. But you already owe me a debt, and until you make good on it, I won't lift a finger. We'll speak after you've won. But know that if you lose, I'll help myself to your ether.
That a bothersome cutie should deliver to me this lavish feast. Come, struggle with all your might. It will make you that much richer and tastier.
Let's go.
Every soul in this domain serves me.
No, it's gonna be one of these where you can't actually aggro everyone. Oh no, I can't. Sorry, Shola. I do have more armor than you.
We do well to break up this feast quickly.
Well, Stinian is doing everything in his power to hold aggro.
Guests on their way.
Behold the power of the Archfiend of Earth!
He hastens their regeneration.
No, over here. I want you guys all on the ball. On the ball, please.
You cannot defeat that which cannot die. Struggle! Water on!
This bodes ill. Our foe has too great an advantage. We need to drag him out of this damnable feast. Stand together!
There's no end in sight. A retreat may be in order.
When will you learn? No matter what you do, you cannot hope to win.
You never know until you try, and I'm always happy to experiment.
Zero, Is there no way to stop them from coming back?
There is, but I have no reason to share it with you.
You know, Zero, you do owe us for one thing. Your name. You'll have your promised ether, but we are owed compensation for your name.
A name for which I did not ask. But that I nevertheless did accept.
They've been crystallized.
Well now, that's quite the trick.
Satisfied?
Completely.
Come, my friends. With Zero's aid, we can defeat him.
What is this? What have you done?
Now that I think on it, you owe me a debt as well. You may have missed your mark, but I won't miss mine. However incurred, a debt is a debt. I will repay it here and now.
She can turn voicing into crystal.
What is this spell?
You tremble before my true strength!
Attend to the minions first.
I can't target them. Attend to them how? Yep. Oh, a little late there.
Trickery will not
Reinforcements!
Another debt to repay.
Finally getting serious, darling. Very well. Let us return the favor.
We must stop it now!
Everyone, to me! Give everything you've got!
Fools! Do not think you have defeated me. I will return again and again! What? My flesh? Why won't it heal? What is the meaning of this? To seal ether in crystal. Memoria! But how? How can you have this power? Death has no place in this world. We are beyond it. And yet... Ah, Lord Golbez, you have sent me to my doom. Curse you and your wretched flattery, and this abominable fate.
You are welcome, seekers of might. I, Golbez, have called you four hither. I, who would see us triumph in the coming crusade. That I may entrust you with command of our armies.
Yes, yes, but what of the promised gift? In exchange for our loyalty, we are to feast on the finest ether.
And so you shall. For if you are to serve me, you must be strong.
Then honor the pact, and pray we are not disappointed.
Very well. Behold.
The fiery wings, the savage horns. It pulses with life. Such vibrant ether. This magnificent creature could only come from beyond the veil.
Indeed. Feast, my friends. Feast and arise as my 4 arch-fiends. As they are now, they can consume but a fraction of the dragon's ether. Just as well, the creature may yet serve other ends.
Are you all right?
The Void Sense essence remains. But it has been sealed away, transformed into crystal.
Memoria. Scarmelione called them. I take it they are connected to the war of which you spoke.
Aye. Their use was central to the Contra Memoria, hence its name. And to my knowledge, the transformation is permanent.
I see. We thank you for coming to our aid.
I repaid a debt, and in doing so ensured that I received my own due compensation, which I shall have now.
Yes, yes. I still have work to do, so I would thank you not to get carried away.
Ether is the coin of choice. I appreciate the simplicity.
That makes us even, I trust. Right then. When you picked up the crystal, you experienced a vision, did you not?
A dragon resembling a great worm. I dare to hope that it was Ashdaya. Even as it pains me to think she's been made to suffer.
For the ambitions of this Golbez.
We've been given much to consider. Let us take a moment to review what we know.
If Golbez has Ajdaya at his mercy, then we must find him. Hopefully Zero has knowledge that will aid us in our search. We vanquished one of Golbez's archfiends, but 3 remain, as troublesome as this one, I expect. There is nothing like the aether of a living mortal. I haven't felt so satisfied since my return. In light of our recent experiences, I expect we all have questions. I trust Zero can answer some few of them. We should still be owed at least that much, I dare say. From Memoria to Golbez and his archfiends, we have more questions now than answers, but that is a sign that we are making progress. Oh, shit. Oh, I actually didn't miss anything. I caught it in time. Arentel, you've come to the 13th before, yes? You fought Voidsent here. But clearly, you didn't know they could regenerate, else you would have shared that detail beforehand. They seemed to stay dead at the time, yes? I doubt not that they did. There must be a reason why the ones you defeated did not return in contravention to the natural order. Do you remember aught out of the ordinary? A sealing magic like Zero's, perhaps? There are circumstances in which we are unable to return. If you like, I can tell you about this. Please do. The more you devour, the more powerful you grow, but in the process, your essence is blended with those of your prey. If you were to lose your flesh, the souls you had come to harbor may break free and coalesce into distinct Voidsent once more. And before you yourself return, your own soul might be devoured by your enemies or your erstwhile prey. A fate more likely for stronger beings who require more time to regenerate. However, even assuming you survive the process, it's highly uncommon to return as you were. Yet, despite his greater strength, Scarmiglione managed to resurrect rather swiftly, and are there others capable of the same? Not that I'm aware of. His attachment to his flesh must have been unique for him to develop such an ability. I believe we understand the fundamentals of rebirth now. If I may, I would ask you about your power. Will you tell us about it? What you saw should speak for itself. I can bind the aether of the soul and crystal. Many wielded this power during the Contra Memoria, but I'm the only one left. I am told that heroes of the 13th once sealed gods in stones called Orosite. Are they and Memoria one and the same? Orosite, I do not know this word, but the world is vast, and perhaps Memoria had different names elsewhere, but it does sound quite similar. How does one come to wield Memoria, and what happened to your peers? I've never thought about it. I do not know, though. I do not know, though, that Voidsent can't use the power. I assume I can because I am mortal in part. I see. Zero, I wish to ask you about the man named Golbez. He may well have my sister in his clutches. Is there aught you can tell us of him? The name sounds vaguely familiar, though I can't say how I know it. If he is powerful, however, someone in the castle may have heard of him. Then we must try talking to the other Voidsent again. Let us entrust the task to Arentel. His echo will help facilitate communication. More importantly, he should be able to maintain his composure better than a concerned sibling. That I cannot deny. Forgive me, but will you not ask about Golbez in my stead? On the terraces, to begin with, perhaps. Thank you. We shall remain here and discuss what other avenues we might pursue in the meantime. According to your vision, Golbez recruited his champions and raised an army by offering a dragon's aether in exchange. Whatever his crusade, it is unconscionable to use a dragon's life force as fodder. He will answer for his deeds. I know what it feels like to have my essence blended with that of another. Yet tumultuous though it was, it was only one worm's soul. To be bound to scores of others over thousands of years sounds horrible. So, with this echo of yours, you can see into the past. Interesting. Those memories may well be all that remains of it, though. Everything and everyone was warped by darkness. However storied it may appear, this castle is simply the product of its mistress's mind. Skamilione, too, appeared surprised by Zero's power. As she says, it must be a lost art. This makes her invaluable to our cause, far more than someone who can simply communicate. Oh. Oh no. That's not good. Okay, we're back. Right. So, the clever one hadn't been eaten. If no one wants it, then perhaps... I'd rather you didn't. I'd recommend you don't. Golbez, of course I know of him. Only a fool without ears wouldn't. His archfiends lead armies to ravage and conquer. They devour those they deem useless, those who can't fight. If you don't want to be eaten, then you had better flee, though soon there will be nowhere to run. if the one who devoured her dies, perhaps the mistress will return. Then I may bask in her gaze again. Gomez, you say? My mistress spoke of him. He commands the archfiends. They are very powerful and have conquered many domains. The mistress bade us defend the castle from them. Yes, she did. Seems the archfiends have been attacking other domains. Their fearsome reputation precedes them. Ugh, the tasty one returns to tempt you. I mustn't eat you. I mustn't eat you. Oh, I saw the fucking text on screen. Shit. Oh, there we go. Golbez, I know of him. From those I've eaten. He has minions, and those minions have minions. No one ever sees him. With his army of minions, Golbez would seldom have need to act personally. It will not be easy to reach him. It's really funny because I'm only going for like just after this quest, like a step or two of the next one, I think. So, It always happens in the most obnoxious possible times, you know? Mid cutscene, part of a fight, end of a dungeon, when I'm already going to be ending soon. Just a moment. Nope, wrong one. There it is. I'm tempted to, in Dawn Trail, start making my own thumbnails instead of just taking screenshots from the trailers, since using the same one for like segments of time. Because it's been unironically kind of fun making them for the side series. No trouble on your end either. Good. I dare say Scarmaleone's fate served as sufficient warning. Let's hope that those elsewhere have the same sense. Is there no end to their questions? I should have demanded more aether. Oh, you finished already, or did we get carried away talking? There's no easy way to mark the passage of time in this world, nor do I imagine such things concern Voidson. It would take considerable mental fortitude to still care after millennia in this endless night. Welcome back, Arentel. Were you able to learn aught of value? So, Countless Voidson answered to the Archfiends, who in turn answered to Golbez, as your vision did suggest. Scarmaleone's aggression is also consistent with the claims that the Archfiends conquer other domains. The question is, how do we reach Golbez if he surrounds himself with armies of minions? We could target his other Archfiends, or perhaps those who have fled his service. Either may yield useful information. That said, we can't do much while we're stuck on this isle. Zero, I would ask a favor of you. I am determined to save my sister Ajdaya. If there is even a faint possibility that Golbez has her, then I must find him. To that end, I want you to lend us your strength and knowledge. Will you accompany us on our quest? Forgotten the ways of my world already. If you want help, I'll offer payment. None here will aid you out of the kindness of their hearts. Any who claim otherwise are liars and betrayers. Or is this less a request and more a threat? If I refuse, will you force me to serve? If you accompany us, we can offer you protection. Protection? I have no such need. I was a prisoner, yes, but only because I couldn't be bothered to resist. I could have easily broken free had I desired to do so. If you're truly such an aimless creature, then you could do worse than to join us. You needn't expend as much energy to defend yourself as you would alone. Trying to be clever, are you? Even if you had a point, your protection isn't enough to persuade me. Very well, Zero. I propose you travel with us, and whenever you perform a deed that requires payment, we will provide it in Aether. That's all you had to say. Everything else was superfluous. Fair point. Where are to now? Either a place the Archfiends may strike next, or where refugees and deserters may seek sanctuary. I know the latter. I'll take you there. I assume you also know how we can get off this isle. I was brought here on a mount. We can leave the same way. Now that you mention it, I did notice some flying creatures near the terraces. Given our numbers, we'll need a large one, but regardless of size, all can be won over with Aether. Excellent. Let us go and find our mount at once. Oh, it's dipping again. That's fun. You love to see it. I am literally 5 minutes from ending OBS, ISP, whomsoever. This is beyond annoying. Stream is like actively delayed by like almost a full minute. That's nifty. Love to see that. I think it's tolerable enough for me to continue going through cutscenes. Fucking barely, but not good. Lord Golbez must hear of this. It's still rough, but I just want to get to the end of stream, man. I'm like actively running out of time. Not all Void Sun can fly. It stands to reason that some would be made to serve as mounts. Zero will best know how to handle the creatures. Let us watch and learn. Oh, I turned off SE and turned off this one. I need to put that on my keybind, honestly. Were I here in my true form, I would be able to carry you all. But even were it possible to so enlarge the gate, the risk would be too great. We should be able to find a mount here. With the castle in disarray, the creatures will be hungry. Just a little Aether should suffice. Are you ready? Yeah, the frame rate's like halved on the actual like live feed.
There it is.
Not wrong button. Hey, friend.
Good. It agrees to serve. Get...
Currently sitting at 20,000 dropped frames and counting. Just thought I'd, mention that.
What is this place?
My domain. In the beginning, it was a sanctuary for me alone. But over time, others began to gather here. Those who had nowhere else to go.
A settlement of pariahs?
What's that? Mortals! They're mortals! What's enticing you here? Let me have some, let me have some!
You are under my protection here and will not be harmed. I give you my word. Follow me.
And it is here, as my stream actively dies, I'll be calling it for today. Both because I literally can't stream with my bitrate doing this, and because I'm out of time. More or less. So, I want to thank anyone stopping by who did. I really appreciate anyone who gives me the time of day. And until I stream again, hopefully with a better connection, have a good one all.